Bollard. APITHY coming back to some of his finest ever form, but he's up against the top seed here, still left in the competition. World number 4, Luca CURATOLI. His distance has been supreme today. Very patient on the long attack, but Bollard, APITHY is on fire. Joining me again in the commentary box, Jeff Bukantz. Can you call this one, Jeff?
Karim, you asked me during the break if I favored either fencer. I said no, they're both fencing great. It's pick'em. Maybe CURATOLI's distance and length will be an advantage.
Well, it's Vasyl Milenchev who will take control of proceedings. It's time to decide who will take gold in Montreal.
Nice riposte by APITHY right out of the gate.
This time going out on the attack.
Reprise the attack from the left.
Both fencers appear to have started the match going eyes open. And just as soon as I say that, they both come storming off the line, both intent on attack right from the start.
APITHY with 2 attacks and a riposte to start the bout.
Card coming out here. The question is, will it go to APITHY or will it go to CURATOLI? CURATOLI does get the card for an early start.
And a beautiful riposte there by CURATOLI. Everything so far, Karim, right in the middle.
First action not given that time.
Right, APITHY started the attack and stopped, and CURATOLI took over and scored. It's 4-3. We've had 7 actions. All of them have been right in the middle of the piece, in the box, the 4-meter zone in between the 2 on-guard lines. At some point, the fencers are going to have to get out of that box.
Astonishingly, these two, given the fact that they've been at the top of the game for quite some time, have only met once in senior international competition. And CURATOLI took that one 15-14 back at the Seoul Grand Prix 5 years ago.
And that's the first action. It's 5-4, 9 actions. First action out of the box where CURATOLI allowed APITHY to push him, and APITHY finally scored. He said, CURATOLI said, okay, you did it to me, and I'm going to do it to you. 6-4 for CURATOLI. Here's the attack.
Patient, you see, on that attack, even when he's got the right of way, he waits for some time. Quicker off the line this time from APITHY. Well, we knew this one was going to be tight. Second time APITHY has done that one where he's had the right of way and he's not committed.
And once you stop, it gives your opponent the chance to take over, which CURATOLI did. However, when he decides to go, does APITHY, in the middle, in preparation, he has caught CURATOLI 3 or 4 times in action, just like that.
Well, there you go. You get to see the replay of it. Just a slightly slower first step. And again, this time off the line, one very, very small but fast step tricked CURATOLI into finishing his attack, but APITHY's attack had never stopped. A quick little jump, and then the real attack comes.
Referee says prise de feu from both. Both took the blade, no touch. CURATOLI asked for a replay, says, no, I took the blade.
And there's a smile then from Vasyl Milenchev between him and his colleague, Mehmet Al-Bakri. So early start called for CURATOLI, and he called for the video there, thinking that he'd got the hit. On review, Vasyl Melenchev said, "You went before I said allez," and that's the second time you've done it. That's a second yellow card, or a red card, and a point for his opponent.
I don't understand that, though, because on the replay, there's no sound.
There are hand signals, though.
I guess there's hand signals. He got burned on that one. Sure, yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's given it for. Well, I suppose we'll have to check afterwards. But either way, we said this one was going to be tight. On paper, you'd favour Curatoli because of his form and his world ranking. But Bodard APITHY has been absolutely superb today. And let's not forget, he won a Grand Prix last season. He's having what we call a bit of an Indian summer at 34 years young. He's reaching some of the peaks he did back in 2011, 2012.
It's truly amazing because saber fencing is based more than anything on legs. And at 34, you figure the spring in the legs is going to go, but it hasn't for him, for APITHY.
Yeah, he's a very special athlete, a real gent. And I've got to say, we've seen him in more entertaining form, jumping around all over the piece, but I think you're right. In the second half of this gold medal match, APITHY comes out of the box really fast, but he misses his first action, and Curatoli is back on level terms. Made miss again, but Curatoli did not take advantage that time. Prise defer on the blade, and APITHY back in the lead. Jeff, you can't call this one at all still. No one's striking any dominance.
Nope, it's a complete coin flip. APITHY was effective there in the attack because he pushed Curatoli. He didn't do it right in the middle because that's how he got hit on the 8th touch.
Both hesitating, but it is APITHY who goes out first. After the hesitation, gets a 2-point lead.
And APITHY was holding his back there. I think he got hit a little bit hard on the last 2 actions by Curatoli.
So it was APITHY's right of way that time, but he went into a closed line as the left-hander just extended his arm and got the hit on the counter-attack.
Attack from the right, says the referee. It's 11-9. We've had almost all the actions in the box. We've only been out of it 1 or 2 times.
This is a match of attacking prowess. If APITHY gets the right of way, I think he can take this. Curatoli just hesitates a little bit and gives APITHY the opportunity to attack. He has now started to do that more often than not. Again, opportunity comes for APITHY. The door is opened by Curatoli. He's luring him into the attack, but for me, this is a mistake. Curatoli needs to step into the middle and go after his opponent.
You mean like that?
And maybe he can hear me. APITHY must not be given free rein on the attack. Curatoli's worked it out, but what does APITHY do? He says, okay, parry riposte.
That's the beauty of fencing. You got hit on a straight attack, and you adjust on the next one, and you make the parry riposte.
Phenomenal day for both of these fencers to make it through to the gold medal match, but APITHY has one hand on the big prize. Leonardo Caserta, Curatoli's coach, is saying, once you get that opportunity to attack, you must go. Again, the arm doesn't come forwards from the Italian. APITHY is a point away here, but a video review has been called by Curatoli.
Remember we spoke earlier about Curatoli was effective from a longer distance? Here the distance has been very close with APITHY. It's playing right into his game. You can see right there the arm is back, and APITHY makes the attack in preparation. Yeah,
controlling it in the middle now. He's found a way to do it. And APITHY just taking a sip of his drink. Shows how calm he is. He's thinking about hydration at 14-11 up in the first Grand Prix of 2020. One away, APITHY with the right of way. He's on the march. He's beat the blade a couple of times and he lands the killer blow. Bollard APITHY is the champion of the Montreal Grand Prix. Oh no, the hit's been annulled. Did he cross his feet?
That's what the referee said. Wow.
Well, he's not the champion of the Montreal Grand Prix just yet.
Watch the feet. Watch the feet on the right.
Yeah, there you go.
Is. Wow.
Good spot there, Vasyl Milenchev. We get a better view of it here. The back leg mustn't come in front of the front leg. It's not allowed in sabre, and that was a cracking call from the referee.
How about a do-over for CURATOLI?
Well, it is a reprieve for the Italian, that is for sure, but for how long? I fancy APITHY's going to come off the blocks really fast again.
And here CURATOLI, from a slightly longer distance, maybe made the attack.
Yeah, just slow as first step, right?
Look at APITHY. He has to regain his composure here. He went from winning to, it's not over yet. Uh-oh,
now,
that's it.
Is there a card coming out for CURATOLI starting early again?
That's the ball game.
It is, and that's a telling way. That's a crushing blow for the Italian. He started early 3 times. The third time was when he was 14-12 down, and Bollard APITHY, well, he takes the medal here. I've got to say he deserves it, but perhaps not on a card. It's not the best way to end it, but Bollard APITHY at the second.